Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Busch's M&M's Fudge Brownie Toyota from 2020. As always, take a quick look at the box. Once again, you just have your generic 2020 Kyle Busch box. Got Kyle Busch, number 18, picture of Kyle right there, Joe Gibbs Racing, NASCAR Cup Series. Down to the side of the box, you got Kyle Busch, 2020 M&M's. Got to render the car right there. They made a total of 1,044 of these things. Pretty high number. Joe Gibbs Racing, standard finish 18, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch 18, Joe Gibbs Racing. 2020 Action Racing Collectibles. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. But now let's get down to the car itself. One of the more popular paint schemes of 2020. Kyle raced this about 10 or so times this year. Never got a win in it or anything, because as you know, Kyle Busch was terrible this entire year with wins. Finally got a win at Texas in the Zombie Skittles car. I'm glad that if he was going to win a single race this year, it's something that leads to a fun race version. It wasn't just like the plain red Skittles car again. It was, that Zombie Skittles car looks amazing. So, that makes me happy. But this was definitely a really cool paint scheme this year. To launch M&M's brand new Fudge Brownie M&Ms. They're honestly pretty good. They actually do kind of give you that kind of Fudge Brownie taste to them. I was kind of curious how it was going to be, because something with like that, it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. Might as well just get out of the way now that Lionel did screw up this car a little bit, because the real car was a metallic purple in the same way that the blue was metallic on the Hazelnut last year. I will at least give Lionel the benefit of the doubt on this one, is because it's hard to tell that it is metallic. Like, through most of the photos, like when I post the on-track photos when I post this review, it's going to be even hard to tell in all those photos that this car is metallic. When this car first ran on TV, I was like, it almost looks metallic, but I can't tell. I was like trying to figure that out throughout the entire race when I first ran at Darlington. But eventually there was a photo posted of it up close and it is metallic. But I don't know why Lionel missed it, because I literally, like, a couple days after it first ran and there was a photo of it close up being metallic, I literally posted on Lionel's forum to be like, hey, look, the car's metallic. And of course, that still meant nothing, because Lionel just ignores that half the time, but not metallic. Purple's still nice, though. It's also a little bit too light. It's almost as if it's like the shade of how the purple looks when it is metallic and shines in the light. Because, like, even some of the photos of the diecast, when it first started showing up, he had, like, Plan B photos and stuff, and I was like, I can't tell if it's even metallic on the diecast or not. Maybe they got that kind of accurate, but oh well, car still looks fine. It's not, that's almost nitpicking on this car, because it's, like, so hard to tell that it was metallic. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car after that long rant. Like I said, I like the Fudge Brownie M&Ms. They honestly taste pretty good. It does give you that kind of Fudge Brownie taste. Kyle Busch has had some cool paint schemes this year. It's a shame he's, been so awful this year, because, this was cool. The M&M Minis car was cool. The Thank You Heroes car. The Zombie Skittles car. Lionel finally offered the 2020 M&M's Halloween car. He ran at Kansas. I was starting to get concerned about that car. We were going like 4 weeks and it still hadn't been offered. And I'm like, what's the issue? Why are you guys not offering this car? But luckily they finally did. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have M&M. The red M&M is cut in half where you can see the Fudge Brownie inside. I do like that. I've said that before, that I want them to do that more on M&M's cars for different flavors. Got Toyota Camry, number 18, and Joe Gibbs Racing. Down the side, you got Fudge Brownie. You got Brown holding a tray of brownies. Got Ream, got Interstate Batteries, Doosan, Freightliner, Mobile One, Siemens, Cessna, Mac Tools, Lincoln Welder, NATCA, and Sherwin-Williams. Got Stanley on the C post. On the B post, you have Toyota, J.D. Gibbs, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and American Heritage Chocolates. Got Rowdy's name with the Rowdy Energy logo on the name rail. On the back, you got Toyota Camry XSE, Fudge Brownie, number 18. And on the deck lid and roof, you also have a Fudge Brownie logo. One stacked on top of each other and one long logo. It's kind of funny. This is number 324. Got the same stuff down the other side. This side you have red holding a blue M&M cut in half to show the brownie inside. And of course you have Milky Way on this side. Let's take a look under the hood. So you got Mobile One and Toyota under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid, roof flaps of course do open, and there is the underside of the car if you want to see that. So just a cool special paint scheme, which, you know, halfway becomes his primary every year just because he runs the yellow car like a couple times early in the year, then runs like the special car all year, and then once you get to the playoff time, they've been going back to the yellow car. Which is kind of funny that the yellow car has gotten added to it a brown M&M right there, which is basically for cheat trim purposes. Joe Gibbs Racing has been like altering their paint schemes for cheat trim this year again, which is kind of funny. I'm like, if you're going to do it, at least make it look good like they did with M&Ms. Like, that looks cool to have an extra M&M on the quarter panel like that. It kind of looks like the old Elliott Sadler cars. If you're going to do that, at least be subtle with it, not the people that just, like, take their car and it'll just be like, make a giant black spot right here and black spot back there. It's kind of funny how NASCAR's just ignoring people doing it because I guess people are being subtle about it again. I mean, it's kind of been built into the standard Busch beer cars since 2018. If you haven't noticed, they're very shaded right there and right there on all of the Busch beer cars. But like Truex added more black around the logos there. Denny Hamlin's like design changed slightly around the back. I don't know if they did anything to Eric Jones, but nobody cares about Eric Jones. But it's just kind of funny. I kind of hope that Brown M&M stays next year just because it looks cool and I kind of want it on Diecast. They honestly should keep it if they want to try to hide the fact it's cheat trim, because, you know, if it's just for cheat trim and they only have it for the playoffs and then get rid of it immediately next year, that kind of makes it look pretty bad. Even the Halloween car on track was like a lot more shaded where the shadow was with him, you know, doing the kind of devil pose. Whatever, that's a story for another day. If you want this card as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Said they made a higher number of it because it's a very popular diecast and a very popular paint scheme, so it's probably going to stick around for a little while, but Kyle Busch's special M&M's cars do end up getting rare most of the time, so I'd pick it up soon if you want it. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Kyle Busch's M&M's Fudge Brownie Toyota from 2020. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.